Hello and welcome to UC Today. My name's David Dungay. Today we have a very special session for you all. I'm joined by Jatan Shah, President of QSC, and Peter Hahn, President of Acuity Intelligent Space. Welcome to the show, guys. How are you both?
Great. Thank you, David.
Hi, David. Doing great.
Fantastic. So we have some very exciting leadership changes to announce over at QSC. And of course, I'm very excited to learn a little bit more about the acquisition that was closed recently as well and what that means for the AV space. But before we get into that conversation, should we do a round of introductions? Peter, do you want to go first?
Sure. I'm Peter Hahn. I'm the president of Acuity Intelligent Spaces. I've been really excited to be engaged with the QSC team over the last few months. Before I turn it over to Jatan, last Friday we announced that Joe Pham will be retiring from QSC, and Jatan is succeeding him to be the president of QSC and to report to me, become part of our Acuity Intelligent Spaces leadership team. Joe had an amazing career, 20 years obviously at the company, revolutionizing the industry, and he leaves behind an amazing team and an amazing portfolio of products that Jatan will be leading forward.
Hi, I'm Jatan Shah. I'm the president of QSC. I also am the chair of AVIXA for the year 2025. I'm super excited to be here. As Peter mentioned, Joe is retiring from QSC after 20 plus years in the industry. Many of you are very familiar with his impact, his leadership on our AV industry, and he leaves behind a fantastic legacy for our space. I'm super excited for our next chapter as part of Acuity. We're still the same company, same QSC that is under the new umbrella of Acuity. We are the disruptors, innovators, builders that are going to continue on our strategic journey that we started, decades ago. And this new chapter brings a lot of growth and what's possible from innovation for our industry, and I'm just super excited about it.
Thanks, guys. I actually had the pleasure of interviewing Joe on a number of occasions and seeing some of his very, very enthusiastic, dynamic speeches on stage as well. Of course, we all wish him well in the next chapter of his life. So should we move on to a bit about the acquisition? To kick things off, can you share a little bit around, what led Acuity to sort of decide to take on QSC, and how does this move really align with your strategic vision?
Sure, David. I'll actually pick up on something Jatan just mentioned, which is QSC's own heritage of being innovative, disruptive, building great technologies. And that's exactly what we've sought to do at Acuity with our legacy businesses. We've had a really nice collection of businesses in the building management system space. And as we looked across the landscape of other software, sensors, and controls companies, we looked at QSC and realized, wow, there's somebody that's quite aligned with us in a different technology control plane with an opportunity to build something even better together. And so that was what led us to them.
And from QSC's standpoint, we've been focusing on the audio video control space from building a platform with a strong ecosystem. And this is a natural next step for us as a company as we grow. Having Acuity's heritage on the building management systems and controls as far as spaces are concerned, it just extends our reach in terms of what's possible for our customers.
Great. So, looking ahead, how will QSC really be positioned for long-term growth within this new kind of expanded portfolio that you just sort of touched on?
So for long-term growth, we are continuing our focus on collaboration, commercial and entertainment applications pertaining to our overall AV industry. And by having this, basically a larger space that we are part of, extends our ability to drive innovation, technology, data, all those things that are possible to explore for creating more compelling solutions for our AV space.
Yeah, the only thing I'd add there is that, Acuity as the corporate parent certainly does have the resources, the reach of a public company, and certainly intends to be very supportive as QSC continues to build out its roadmap, serving end customers and channel partners.
Yeah. So, intelligent, smarter spaces. This is very much at the heart of your vision going forward. How does this acquisition really accelerate your plans to transform, the way we all work?
Yeah, one of the things we talked a lot about with Jatan and with Joe as we went through the process with them was the way a lot of technologies in the built spaces were converging. So you had, IT buyers and OT or operational technology buyers in the past, and they've operated a bit in silos, and we've seen increasingly these subsystems impact each other, influence each other, and the idea of being able to take some of the seams out and deliver a better portfolio was something that really motivated us as we brainstormed together.
Absolutely, and augment Peter's comment here, our AV space is growing beyond meeting rooms and individual spaces. It's really about more integrated, cohesive experiences that people are expecting in all of the buildings, all the spaces. And this collaboration with Acuity allows us to actually capture that value.
So clearly, when two companies come together, there's always a lot of questions asked, and I'm really interested in how you're going to integrate the teams, the technologies of QSC and Acuity, and what some of those synergies between the two companies will look like.
Yeah, our integration philosophy is really first to start off by letting QSC remain QSC as part of Acuity. I mean, there's a really rich history of innovation there, and enabling Jatan and his team to keep doing what they do best and delivering those market-leading solutions is absolutely the plan. Beyond that, there will be some organic opportunities, whether it's on the product and engineering side or in go-to-market, where we each have a rich base of enterprise customers that might see some cross-sell, but there's no reason to force anything unnaturally.
As far as integration is concerned, to augment what Peter just said, for us, it means collaborating with Acuity on several fronts. Culture, of course, is one of the most important things. How do we make sure that our employees are able to thrive within the new umbrella of Acuity? Second is on technology and products. What are possibilities? So our teams have started exploring what makes sense from keeping our end customers in mind. And of course, on the go-to-market side, our partners and what keeping, again, our customers in mind, what opportunities are possible. So we're exploring all those avenues of collaboration, and whatever makes sense. As to Peter's point, that's what we're going to go after.
I think the word there is exciting. I've had the pleasure of being able to peek behind the curtain at QSC a little bit recently, and there's some absolutely amazing tech coming down the line. I mean, I'm really excited to see where this relationship, where this partnership goes, and how you end up transforming the AV, IT, and building management sectors. So congratulations on the newly formed partnership. And before we go, is there anything you'd like to sort of leave our viewers with before we leave today?
I'm just humbled to be here and appreciate the opportunities to have this conversation. We're super excited where QSC is headed. Under the umbrella of Acuity, we have lots of exciting things ahead of us for our customers, our employees, our partners. And we're just going to keep innovating and keep driving fantastic solutions for our customers.
Yeah, our Acuity Intelligent Spaces strategy is really to deliver smarter, safer, greener outcomes for customers by building great technologies that disrupt their industries and leverage data interoperability. With QSC, we feel like we've found a great addition to the family, so we're excited to get to work.
Thanks, guys. I really look forward to catching up with you both in the near future to see how this relationship progresses.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Be watching me, David Dungay, on UC Today. If you want to find out more information about Acuity and QSC, you can do so by visiting their websites, acuitybrands.com or qsc.com. That's it from me. See you next time.